Welcome back to News Geelong. The $5.3 million new Warn Ponds Library will open to the public next month. News Geelong had the opportunity of a sneak preview, as Ian Nichols reports.
Well, this is not your average library. This is the new $5.3 million complex out at Warn Ponds, and it's going to service millions of people over the years. It is just knowledge being put to use here for people to come out here and enjoy not only the adjoining facility, the Leisure Link, but this incredible new library. And it's no wonder that the Mayor of the City of Greater Geelong, John Mitchell, is delighted with the outcome.
Yeah, Wyfield, McLean, Irwin and Allsop, the architects, and it's look, they've done themselves a treat, haven't they? It's a great facility. It's very, very modern, but very, very efficient and looks good. You know, so this new library, which hopefully will be opened early in December, it will be opened early in December, will be an absolute bonus for the Geelong community.
We've got 3 libraries opening up in the next few months, including the Warn Ponds Library, which we're standing in at this moment.
I suppose it's now the centrepiece of what's happening, because it is a huge $5 million development, and it's not only a library, it's a community hub, isn't it?
That's correct. We've got a meeting place here. We've got a library that's actually going to offer a multitude of uses, including studying and reading and learning, story times, and as I mentioned, a community gathering space for lifelong learning programs.
The Commonwealth Government put $3 million towards this $5.3 million project, which is not only a traditional library but also importantly a service centre for the City of Greater Geelong, along with meeting rooms for the community to be able to come together and hold meetings about local civic matters. This is of course part of Geelong's growth corridor, and it's very, very important that the Commonwealth Government plays a role to help support the delivery of core services like libraries and like the facilities offered at Leisure Link, and we'll continue to find ways to partner with, of course, the local council and the state government to ensure that core provision of services like libraries and swimming pools and the like are very much built to support this growing part of Geelong.
The old Grovedale Library up the road was a very small library out of the way. We're in a very, I suppose, a major activity area, and it'll be easily accessible for a lot of people, and I'm sure they will welcome a new modern service. This will be a great success, and the numbers will continue to grow very strongly, I think, in the short years ahead. It won't take long, it'll be become very popular.
Yeah, it's changed the old libraries. It's not like the days when you had a librarian walking around telling everyone the shush. Certainly different to how it was many years ago when you come and see these libraries. But look, it's a very good facility. It's complementary to Leisure Link here next door. And I'm sure it'll be very well used by the people here in Warn Ponds, Grovedale, Armstrong Creek, Height and Belmont.
At the almost completed Warn Ponds Library and Community Hub, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. The Geelong Greyhound Racing Club at its new state-of-the-art facilities held the Geelong Gold Cup last Friday night with a full program of top races matched by a full crowd of racegoers from all points of the Australia-Asia-Pacific region.
It's a terrific night for it. The weather's great and you don't get facilities much better than this.
Now, there's going to be viewers sitting out there looking at the television saying, "Boy, gee, he's a good-looking young man for a chairman of Greyhound Racing Victoria. How'd you get involved?"
Oh, I missed the good-looking fella. He must be behind me somewhere. But look, I've been an executive at Tabcorp for many years. I was chief executive of Sky Channel for a couple of years and head of strategy and international for Tabcorp. And luckily, the minister asked me to get involved, and I leapt at the chance.
So it's in the veins, and of course the wonderful world of greyhound racing is just continuing to grow all across Victoria, but particularly here in Geelong.
Oh, look, it really is. I mean, my wife is a very, very big Cats fan. I'm, of course, a Dogs fan. And now Geelong is the home of the Cats, and I like to think the Dogs as well. But, yeah, no, look, the facility's brilliant. We've recently opened facilities at Hillsville. There's upgrades at Bendigo. The Meadows have recently expanded. It's just really, greyhound racing is just doing terrific things across the state.
So we can say that greyhound racing is in a very healthy state.
Oh, look, absolutely. We're now up to over 20% of the total tote is bet on the greyhounds. So over 20%. In fact, 1 in 4 bets placed on the tote is placed with the greyhounds. I think people don't realise just the extent of participation, how much people love the dogs. So 1 in 4 bets. That includes the Spring Racing Carnival. The greyhounds really are, we're going places.
And one of the things I can relate to is the fact that you can make a very great family night of involvement.
Oh, look, that's true. And the facilities here at Geelong, the picnic area, we really do cater for families. It is a family-friendly sport. You can get right close to the dogs, and it's a terrific place for the kids.
And where do we see greyhound racing in Victoria heading into 2012 and beyond?
Yeah, look, I think we've got a number of challenges going forward. We need to bed down the arrangements with Tabcorp, so the wagering arrangements and the funding going forward. Then the main aim is going to be participation, getting more people to see what we've got, bring them to the track so they can just see what a fantastic night it is here.
Yes, it's one thing having them bet on the TAB, but it's another thing getting them inside the gate to enjoy the great facilities and the viewing that they can take place.
Oh, that's totally right. It's a different experience. I mean, nowhere offers what we have here tonight. This close to the track, the excitement. You can go and have a beer at your pub. That's great, but this is something different, and it really is fun. We're just going to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see it and enjoy it as much as we all are.
This is News Geelong as we go to a break and return with sport and weather after this.